Universal! What is this abomination? That has got to be one of the worst movies you've ever made. And you even made a sequel to this movie? What the hell, Universal? I blame you for this. Okay. Hey guys, Miles J43 here, back for another Extreme Rant. Well, this time, it's a double Extreme Rant. It's gonna be on the Nut Job 1 and the Nut Job 2. First, we're gonna start off with the Nut Job 1. Enjoy. Oh my god! The Nut Job has to be one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life. This movie's a huge ripoff of Over the Hedge, which Over the Hedge is way better than the Nut Job. Anyways, let's get on to the plot. So, basically the plot is Surly destroys the winter food supply, yada yada yada, and he gets banished to the streets of Oakton City, yada yada yada, and he finds a nut shop, and yada yada yada, and it turns out there are mobsters who are trying to rob a bank, yada yada yada, and towards the end of the movie, Surly sacrifices himself going down the waterfall, and yada 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 yada. That's basically the whole film in a nutshell. Now, honestly, guys, that has to be the dumbest plot I've ever heard in a movie. Like, really. Anyways, let's get on to the characters. Surly is an idiot in this film. He destroyed the winter food supply and got banished. Well, in some movies like A Bug's Life, where, what's it called? The main character gets blamed on by everyone after the main character destroyed the winter food supply. Which, in A Bug's Life, they did this in a genius, clever, and brilliant way. But in this movie, they did this the incorrect way. No joke. They did this the crappy way. Anyway, on to Buddy. So, Buddy the Rat in this movie, he literally doesn't talk in this movie. And also, not to mention, he's a ripoff of Remy from Ratatouille, which Remy from Ratatouille is way better than Buddy the Rat. Also, Buddy stole the name from the movie Elf, which was a classic movie. I love that movie. Anyways, Grayson in this movie, oh god, Grayson. He's a disgrace to Superman of the DCEU and Metro Man and Megamind, which are both way better than this idiot. And in this movie, he's just an annoying little asshole. She needs to learn to shut up. Mole in this movie, I don't even give a crap about him. I just don't even give a crap about the mole in this film. Jimmy in this movie, oh my god, Jimmy's a complete retard in this movie. No one even likes him. Precious, the pug, she's okay, I guess. But, moving on to the next character. The Girl Scout kid. Oh my god, the Girl Scout kid in this movie. She is so freaking annoying. She's basically Penelope, aka Brooklyn T. Guy's daughter from SML, but infinite times worse. Okay, I'm sorry. That was a little harsh and intense. So, and now, time for me to talk about the worst character in the movie, and it's none other than Norvirus Raccoon. Yeah, Norvirus Raccoon in this movie, he's a ripoff of, he's the evil version of RJ from Over the Hedge, RJ from Over the Hedge is way better than freaking Norvirus Raccoon. And even his cardinal, even Raccoon's card, whatever his name is, I don't know. So, anyway, let's move on to the animation. Oh god, the animation in this movie. It is just hideous to take a glance at. This literally Universal's first attempt at a CG movie without help from Illumination. And oh boy, it's so abysmal to look at. So yeah, anyway, on to the voice acting. Will Arnett as Surly. Oh god. This has to be Will Arnett's worst voice performance by far since Slade and Teen Titans Go to the movies, which the Teen Titans Go movie was atrocious, and so was the TV show on Cartoon Network. Tom Kenny is Buddy. Tom Kenny, the guy who played SpongeBob, the mayor from the Powerpuff Girls, Ice King from Adventure Time, and Rabbit and Winnie the Pooh. Well, he's okay, I guess. Well, like I said, Buddy doesn't even talk in this movie. I don't know why they hired Tom Kenny to play Buddy in the nut job in the first place. Brendan Fraser as Grayson. What the hell? Just what the hell? His voice acting's awful in this film. Just why? What even is this? It sounded like if Superman or Metro Man got fat and quit their jobs as being a hero. Gabriel Iglesias as Jimmy. Oh, God. His voice acting is terrible. Yeah, it's terrible. That was terrible. I'm never hearing that from him again. Maya Rudolph is Precious. Once again, Maya Rudolph is Precious. Her voice acting is okay. Liam Neeson as Norvirus Raccoon. Oh God, this is the worst voice performance that's Liam Neeson's worst performance by far. Well, now don't get me wrong, guys. Liam Neeson was a pretty decent voice actor. Well, his best voice performance was Good Cop, Bad Cop or Bad Cop, Good Cop in the Lego Movie, which I love the Lego Movie, and even the second movie, including even the Lego Batman movie as well. Well, the Lego Ninjago movie was meh. I didn't care about it. Katherine Heigl as Andy. My God, she's just a jerk in this movie. She needs to learn to shut the hell up. Like, really. And, wait, who's the girl that played, Julia Lamaux as the Girl Scout kid. Oh, God! Oh, God, I hate Julia Lamaux' voice performance in this movie. Did you hear me? I want this! No! Oh, God! Girl Scout kid, you're such a disease! Also, if you don't know what this "you're such a disease" catchphrase was from, or quote was from, that was from the first Home Alone movie, which I love the first Home Alone movie. Even the second movie, Lost in New York. Anyways, yeah, the voice acting the voice acting is garbage in this movie. Anyways, oh yeah, the music. Oh God, the music is so awful. It sounds like a sad, distorted horn. That's all I can describe the music. That's how I can describe the music in this film. So overall, The Nut Job is the worst movie I've ever seen in my life. It gets a 0 out of 10. Alright, now let's move on to The Nut Job 2. Are you playing idiot with me now, Universal? You made a sequel to The Nut Job 2? You made a sequel to The Nut Job? What is wrong with Universal?
Okay, I'm sorry. That was a little too loud and a little and too rude and harsh. So let's get into the plot for the nut job 2. So basically the plot is Shirley and his animal friends are having fun in the nut shop and yada yada yada, and the nut shop blows up and yada yada yada, and the and and Shirley and Buddy try to find new food for the animals and yada yada yada, and the mayor of Oakland City, aka Mayor Muldoon, is building a music park to replace Liberty Park, yada yada yada, and they meet up with the innocent mouse named Mr. Fang, who turns out to be a master of kung fu, yada yada yada. And towards the end of the movie, the music park gets destroyed, and yada yada yada. That's basically the whole film in a nutshell. So yeah. Anyways, on the characters. So basically, all the characters from the first movie still suck, except for Buddy and well, even though as for Buddy, he's like I said, Buddy's a ripoff of Remy from Ratatouille, and what was the pug? Oh yeah, Precious. She's okay. Anyways, let's just get on to the characters, shall we? Frankie in this movie, which is like the other dog in this film, he's okay as well. But Heather in this movie, oh god, Heather is so freaking annoying in this film. She's way more annoying. She's even worse than Darla Sherman from Finding Nemo, Princess Morbucks from the Powerpuff Girls, Lisa Simpson from The Simpsons, Meg Griffin from Family Guy, Magic Man and Lemon Grab from Adventure Time, and Fink from OKKO. Yeah. Honestly, Heather, she has to be my number one. Heather, well, there's also Heather also stole the name from Total Drama, which Heather from Total Drama sucks. Well, well, I haven't seen Total Drama in a long time. Well, I still like Total Drama. Anyways, let's move on to Julie. Oh, or Jamie. Oh, or Jamie. Yeah, that's the name of the whatever species you call it. Oh god, Jamie's so annoying in this movie. In fact, she's voiced by the same actor who played Shannon in OKKO. Oh yeah. Bobby Cannavale's Frankie, he's okay. Isabella Marcet as Heather. Oh god. Her voice acting is so annoying. I hate it. Bobby Moynihan as Mayor Muldoon. God, I just hate it. I hate this voice acting. It's so abysmal. Jackie Chan as Mr. Fang. Oh god, this is Jackie Chan's worst voice performance by far. And he's I liked him at now. I liked him as I like Jackie Chan as Monkey in the Kung Fu Panda movies, which the Kung Fu Panda movies were a masterpiece. So yeah. Anyways, on to Kerry Walgreen as Jamie. Which, oh god, this is Kerry Walgreen's worst voice performance by far. In fact, she's also the voice act. I liked her as I like Carol Walgreen as Shannon in OKKO Let's Be Heroes, which I do watch OKKO Let's Be Heroes, like a lot. Well, or not really. Well, but still. Anyways, let's get into the climax. I forgot to talk about the climax in the first movie. So basically, the climax for both those movies, they're very anticlimactic. Yeah, that's how I describe the climax in both of these movies. Also, you know what I'd be doing in this movie? You know what I'd be... And if I were in this movie, you know what I'd be doing here? Like, during the climax? In both of these movies? I would be at home watching Adventure Time, Rick and Morty, Bob's Burgers, The Amazing World of Gumball, Phineas and Ferb, Steven Universe, Gravity Falls, OKKO, The Powerpuff Girls from 1998, SpongeBob, Fairly Odd Parents, Big City Greens, Owl House, Amphibia, you name it. So, yeah, that's basically what I'd be doing here in this film. That's basically what I'd be doing. I would just be watching TV at home if I were in the Nut Job 1 and 2. So overall, the Nut Job 2, hold on. Before we get into the final verdict, we gotta talk about the music. The music is still awful. Oh, and I forgot to mention the first movie they played PSY's Gangnam Style. Why would they even play that song in this movie? Like, why would they play that song in the Nut Job 1? Nobody listens to that song anymore. Anyway, let's just get back on to the Nut Job 2. So, yeah, the music in the Nut Job 2 is still awful, and it has copyrighted music in it, which I'm not going to sing because there's a good chance this is going to get copyrighted, because it's going to get copyright claim. So overall, the Nut Job 2 is even worse than the first Nut Job movie. It also gets a 0 out of 10. So overall, I declare both of the Nut Job movies the worst movies of the 2010 decade. Yeah, in my opinion, the Nut Job 1 and the Nut Job 2 are the worst animated movies of the 2010 decade. So my next Extreme Rant is going to be on Step Brothers. So that's all for the Extreme Rant. So that's all for the double Extreme Rant on the Nut Job 1 and 2. So thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button. And I will see you in the next video or two. Bye.